In this video, we will discuss about intracranial aneurysms. So let us first discuss what is this disease is, and then we will discuss what are the solutions, or one of the solutions that is that can be used to treat this intracranial aneurysms. So this is the blood vesicles. This is the uh, red blood cells are flowing inside the blood vesicles along with inflammatory cells. So what happens that there is a disruption occurs in the endothelial cells because of infiltration of the inflammatory cells, and this might lead to a change in flow and extension of the endothelial cells because of the apoptosis of the smooth muscle cells along the epithelial cells. And eventually what happens is that a intracranial aneurysm is formed, and after some time, this because now the endothelial cells of this region is weak, it will break down after some time, and all the and this will leads to the infiltration of this uh, inflammatory cells and blood vesicles in the surrounding of this intracranial aneurysm. So what are the solutions that are you what are the solutions that can be used to prevent this kind of situation? uh, One of the solution is mentioned here. First, let us understand the process. The process is that we need to divert the flow so that this thing will get isolated, or intracranial aneurysm will get isolated, and this can be done by introducing a uh, scaffold that will prevent the flow into the aneurysm by introducing these paracrine signals. Paracrine signals are nothing but these are signals that affect the nearby cells, and by controlling this paracrine signal in a way that it will not go in that directions, that is in the aneurysm. After some time, this aneurysm uh, will become void of the new flow rate of this epithelial new flow rate of the blood vessels. And after that, what happens is that the endothelialization, that is this is also in technical term is known as provision for scaffold for endothelial cells. That is, it will have the scaffold that can promote endothelial cell growth. So at this place, new endothelial cell growth will promote, and that is enhanced by paracrine signaling. And these endothelial cells, the progenitor cells, comes from the bone marrow. They comes from the bone marrow, and they will form another endothelial layers uh, just at the place where aneurysm is formed. So this endothelialization along the device will occurs. So after this, the whole surface, the endothelialization of the device will occur, as this whole device is uh, designed in a way that it will support endothelialization. After that, this parent artery reconstruction will occur. So this finally at the end, a new endothelial uh, wall will be formed, and this thing will get oculation from the circulation, as this thing will get removed from the circulation. And in this case, after it is removed from the circulation, this it can be ruptured without affecting too much to the nearby cells, or it can be removed through with the help of some surgeries. And these are the other ways that are mentioned here also, such as reduction in mean aneurysm velocity. So the velocity will get reduced when the endothelial cell formation will start. And however, in this approach, that is in the top row approach, instead of using endothelial cells, they will use some different way to create a shear stress among near this aneurysm that will uh, that can be either in a way that it will use some device to bring these two joints of the aneurysm together, so that intra-aneurysm thrombosis formation will start, and this thing will get isolated, aneurysm will get isolated. And when these two joints will come in together, then the reduction in the mean velocity within the aneurysm will occur, as the flow rate, the area from which the blood vessels can go in the aneurysm will get reduced. And after some time, these two joints will form a permanent joint, or uh, join together to form a new and endothelial cells, and this thing will get isolated and can be removed easily. So these are the two ways that are mentioned in this video, how to take care of this intracranial aneurysm after it is formed. So if you need to understand more about this intracranial aneurysm, you can go through the references that has been provided in this slide and also in the description of the video. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.